Hey everyone, hope you are all are doing great. So welcome to this beautiful Saturday evening with GeeksforGeeks 390. You might have already heard its name, right? So since we received a lot of requests from you guys about a 390 challenge, therefore we just decided to bring it back. We also brought in a few people who took this challenge and got their refunds. So let's hear it from them about the journey, how it went through, and how they just got the refunds. We're all really excited to have you here. So let's start by getting to know each other. I'm Priyank. I'll be your host for today evening. And here we have, if you guys can introduce yourselves, Ujjwal, Pratham. Yeah, go ahead. You can introduce yourself.
Yeah. Hello guys. So currently I'm working in PwC as software developer. So I am 2023 graduate in computer science and engineering from ABS Engineering College, Ghaziabad. So after that I had joined TCS for 4 months. I joined as a systems engineer as a digital candidate there, and after that I switched to PwC. So currently I am working as a backend developer in Node.js, and I was thinking of switching to Java backend developer because that's a core backend developer we know. So that's why I joined this course.
All right, that's great to hear as well. Pratham, can we hear from you?
So hello guys, I'm Pratham Raval. I'm currently pursuing my second year in BTech Computer Science and Engineering from VIT Vellore. Uh, and I've been starting my journey in this field of software development. So I started with choosing Java as a course.
All right, that's great. That's great. Soumya, can we hear from you?
So unlike a lot of us, I was on a career break. I have taken different, journeys, different directions, trying to figure out what is works for best for me. But I think association with Geek for Geeks since 2017 it has been. So it started into those coding days in school, college. Though after college, I was working in a different domain. I was working as a marketing analyst. It started with that. I was working with SQL, W, and other, but I never had that complete journey into data science, like complete learning. Uh, Part by part, what tools to learn, what skills to learn, and what theory or practical skills you have to gain, being on a hands-on experience. So that's why I joined Geek for Gigs. So yeah, about me actually, I've worked in Mantra, and then I have worked for Abishu, a company that we started. A group of us we started, and then we worked for 1 year. It didn't work out, and yeah, next back to a new profession, new line. But beyond this, I was also working as a business manager at one of the tech companies. So that was pretty much about me.
That's great. That's great. You have quite a long journey. Sarah, can we hear from you?
Yes, sir. Hello, everyone. I am Shauratana Roy. So, unlike everyone here, I am actually a high school student. I'm in class 12. I did my class CBSE class 12 computer science course from Geeks for Geeks.
That's great. That's great. All right. So I'll just ask you guys a few simple questions that can help out clear our students' doubts. And yeah, we can just go ahead. I'll just put a question on the table, and you guys can go ahead one by one. So the first question is, how long have you been associated with Geeks for Geeks? Pratham, we can
So I
start with you.
start. Yeah, I start. So actually, I've started my journey from the first year itself, but I joined the course in the second year, like my second semester, and mm, I have started from 2022. So I've been associated with Geeks for Greek from 2022.
All right, that's great. Um,
I have known about Geeks for Geeks for a couple of years now, but I did not put everything in it. But since January, I have been uh, associated with Geeks for Geeks properly.
all right, that's great. Soumya?
Yeah, so about me, as I said, it's been 7.5 years with Geek for Gigs. But particular to this curriculum that I have joined was, I guess it was last week of April that I had a word with someone called Shubham. We were discussing about which course would be perfect for me, set by journey. So yeah, last week of April we started. Actually, it's around the 30th April, I could say it
Okay.
started, and definitely a previous knowledge about Python and SQL helped me in this curriculum, but definitely it was from the scratch that was being taught. So it was brushing up of the knowledge, and new knowledge. That's pretty much it,
All
I
right.
could say.
So thanks to Shubham, I guess.
Yeah.
Like
So
yes,
I
yes.
was, yeah, hello. Uh, so I was working in Geeks for Geeks, working in, sorry, I was practicing DSA mainly in Geeks for Geeks portal since my first year of BTech. So it's from 2020, I guess. So my seniors told me about this portal, so I use this during the practicing of DSA mainly. And after that, during the placement season also, a lot of articles are there on system design and on OOPS concepts in Geeks for Geeks portal. So they help a lot.
All right. That's great. That's great. All right. So we move on to the next question. And how many days did you complete the challenge? And what was your gross price? And how much refund did you get? Pratham?
Okay. Yeah. So I started my course in mid Jan, and I finished the course in the April first week. Uh, and actually, the course was of 2,000. Like I did a course in Java, so it costed 2,000. So I got a refund of 1,800.
All right. That's great. That's great. Yeah. Sora.
Uh,
Yes.
yeah, sort of.
Yeah. My course was CBSE Class 12 Computer Science. I did it in the I took the entire 90 days and finished it on day 90 according to the Geeks for Geeks week planner that was given. And my course fee was 1,500 rupees, and I received 90%. That is 1,350 rupees refund.
All right. All right. That's great. Yeah. Soumya.
So I enrolled into the machine learning and data science curriculum. I enrolled in the last week, as I said, April. I think I'm completing in one conversation everything. So yeah,
Yes. Yes.
30th April. I started around May in the first week itself. So I completed around the June, mid June.
All right. All right. That's great. That's
Yeah.
great. Which one?
Yeah. So I enrolled in the course on 30th of May 2024, and so I enrolled in Java backend developer classroom program. So so I completed the course by end of 90 days. I think that is by June. I think by end of June. By June end. Yes.
All
So
right. That's
yeah,
that's great to hear. So we
and,
have a
and the
new
course
journey.
fees for me
Yes.
was, yeah, the
Yeah.
course
Yeah.
fees for
Yes.
me was 15,000 rupees, and I got a refund of 11,700 because 2,000 in them was token money.
All right. That's great. That's great. So we have a new joining here with us as well, Parv.
Yes,
Parv, if
hello
you can just
everyone.
introduce yourself. Yes.
Sorry for being late.
No worries.
Uh,
No worries.
uh,
Yeah.
yes, hello. I am Parv Gupta. I am currently pursuing my BTech and currently in third year and especially a specialization in data science course. And if I talk about the Geeks for Geeks, I have completed the challenge of in 30 days. That is a 90 days challenge uh,
Yes. Yes.
of data science. And I have been associated with Geeks for Geeks for about 6 months only. And if I
All right.
talk about my journey, that is started with the data analyst course with internship, and it has been incredible learning experience for me.
All right. That's great. That's great. Welcome to the party, Parv. So we'll be moving on to the next question. So I just wanted to ask you guys one more third question. The question is, so what was the best part about the challenge? Pratham, can we start with you? Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So actually, I feel the best part about challenge was that you have a goal. Like you have a like most of the courses in the like on the portal of Geeks of Geeks is self-paced. So you'll have a goal in your mind that you have to complete in 90 days to avail the refund. So that was the best part for me, that you have a goal, you have a plan, and you have a like motto to be consistent in your performance. So that was the best part for me in the course.
All right. All right. That's great, Pratham. Yeah, Sora.
Yeah, I agree with Pratham. The same was with me as well. But I want to add one thing. That is, with the lectures, the articles were provided, and that was really helpful for me for further revision. So that was also a best part.
That's great. That's great. Yeah, Sora.
Yeah, so I like to add to them only. I mean, they have said a lot. So basically, I think the lot of times what happens, we buy off the courses and we don't proceed further because we don't have the we don't get the fruit at the end. So I think this fruit of getting the refund was fun for me. It was
Yeah.
not that monetary we are oriented, but yeah, that getting back, it gives a sense of achievement. Firstly, and secondly, I think the instructors, because I had attended the live classes as well, and there were so many doubt clearing sessions as well. So it was really, it keeps me in loop, a feedback loop, what I'm doing right or wrong. So that's pretty much good about that Geek for Geeks has. I think it's a USB for it, and it's really great. So that's from me.
That's great. That's great. That's great. Yes, Ujjwal.
Yeah. So mainly the target, achieving the target in 90 days time frame was the main thing. And since I joined the classroom program, so there were my mates who were also doing the same. So that was also fun because we were competing with each other. So yeah,
Yeah,
that was the main thing which motivated me to achieve this thing in 90 days.
that's great. Well, can we hear from you?
Yes, if I talk about the best part, I have liked that the challenge was the structured learning path. There is there are many practical assignments, real world projects, and as we have done on the main, I have like the we have worked upon the live projects. Like in the offline classes, we have worked upon there was a project of Swiggy. There was a database of Swiggy on which we have worked upon. So the best thing is that.
All right, that's great. So, I guess to summarize it all, it was the fruit that that was the end result if you complete the course. It was that was what kept you motivated, right? So, all right, that's great. Moving on to the next question. So, how was your general experience with us, with Geeks for Geeks? Brother,
Uh,
can we start with you?
yeah. So like the experience was really good. Sandeep Jain sir was the one who took the course. No, the fundamentals were like cleared for the course. Like I started with a basic programming language, like basic master beginner to advanced course of Java. So the experience of learning that language and getting the base clear was the best part of the course. And yeah, the experience was good. The teaching was good. So yeah, I enjoyed it.
That's great. That's great. Yes, sir.
Yeah, it actually helped me a lot in school. Like earlier, I was getting very low marks in computer science, but after completing this course, my marks instantly went up to the 90s. So it was pretty beneficial for me, and I'm really grateful to Geeks for that.
That's great. That's great. Yes, Soumya.
Yeah, so I mean, there's nothing new that I need to add to it, but definitely like any other tech company, there's a lot going on in the Give for Gives. I mean, we try to come up with better and better things, and I see that when the mentors, the counselors, whoever I'm in touch with, they try to help you along with additional information. If there's a glitch, technical glitch, they try to solve it out, and that additional support is actually quite helpful. It doesn't let you stop your learning journey. I think that's to add to what they Pratham and Saurabh said.
That's great. That's great. Yes, Ujjwal.
Yeah. Huh. So from the initial only when I was trying to enroll in the course, everyone was very helpful and flexible. So and during that also matlab, when I was trying to call with Jasmine and all, so they were really helpful that they also allowed me to pay for token money and then pay for the rest of the fees after the joining the course, because initially when you think about joining a course you hesitate because you don't know
Yeah.
how it's going to be and all, so like that. And after that when I
Same.
joined the course and I went to the classroom program, I met Balaji there in Bangalore branch, and he was also very nice. Also, he is also very good in Java. He also has done some courses, I think, in Java. He was telling about his experience and all. And my instructor was Saptarshi Poli. He is currently working in Leoplex, so he has a good experience in Java backend. So he was also very nice, and his experience helped us a lot. So yeah, Week for Weeks was very fun.
That was great. Ralph, can we hear from you?
For me, the experience is very great from Geeks for Geeks because the support from the mentors and the quality of the content and there was a very interactive platform where we contribute a highly productive learning, and that is great experience for me.
That's great. That's great. So that was great to hear. Moving on to the next question. Any feedback for us? Where would you like for us to improve? And you can be completely honest. We won't mind. So start with Pratham.
No major feedbacks as such. The like the infrastructure or the structure of the program was very good, and I've recommended it to my friends also. So like no major feedbacks.
Okay, okay. Sorry.
Yeah, same for me also. However, I was having a problem with the ideally like in the contest there's the coding part, and in there I was having problem with the driver's code part because in a normal ideally you just print out all the output, but there you had to return all the arguments, which was kind of new to me. I don't know if this is only specific to me, but yeah, if there was a tutorial for that, then it would have been helpful for me. Otherwise, the course was really great.
All right. All right. We'll definitely take care of it from the next time. Soumya?
Yeah, I mean, constructively, there could be one thing that I personally believe was I was facing an issue was uh, the content when it comes to analytics part is when it comes to data science, they're two different, right? Though we say it's the same journey, it's in the same hierarchy, but it's a different. So once we have to complete the statistics differently, I mean, in a course wise, and again we have to learn the same during the machine learning part. So what happens when you're learning the same thing or you're learning the same topics over and over? Sometimes it confuses us. So if that could be made in, I don't know if it is any updated content because I recently have Geek4Geeks have updated the content. I really have no idea about it. I personally felt that during my learning, if that could have done, that could have given me much more simple and what do you call it, smooth
Smoother.
learning
Yes.
process. Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
Yes. All right. All right. We remember this as well. Ujjwal?
Yeah. So from my side, there is no major feedback because I was part of classroom program, so it was very good experience there. And yeah, so mainly everything was fine there. Matlab, so I can give any major feedback here. Matlab, where
All
there is
right.
a need for improvement.
All right. So offline classes are definitely different than virtual one, but
Yeah.
yeah.
And also
Parth?
there was
Yes.
90% attendance mandatory for completing the challenge. So I was going to classes regularly.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Yes, Parth.
Yes, sir. I am totally agree with visual as I have also in a offline class, and 90% of attendance is mandatory, and it is good. But there is one area of improvement. I could be suggest that there should be their interaction with the industry experts for that course of that domain. It could be much better. Any one
All right.
session or two session in the complete 90 days journey.
All right. All right. All right.
There is
We'll
that
definitely.
is only a suggestion.
Okay.
Uh, बाकी चीज़ all great बाकी.
Perfect. Perfect. We'll definitely take care of
Maybe
this.
we can also have team lunch in classroom
Okay.
programs.
All right. I'll convey this to the team. Definitely. All right. So moving on to the next question and the last question. Since you have taken and completed this challenge, do you have any message that you would like to give to the people who are currently watching this stream right now? Starting with Pratham.
Okay, so I would just say that you'll enjoy the journey if you like take up a course, and like one thing, that be consistent, that because that is the area that I lacked in somewhere, like the consistency was not maintained, because like I'm a college student, so I have my exams and all, but like I feel that the consistency should be maintained, because at the end then you'll have a lot of things to complete if you want to complete the challenge. So like this problem I faced, so I would just suggest that you can be more consistent, try to be as far as possible.
All right. I think consistency is not just important in this field, like it's important in every other field that someone wants to
Hmm.
get into.
Absolutely,
Right.
absolutely.
Yes, Sora.
Yeah, so the course was actually very helpful, and I would also recommend it because it started from the very basics, from literally the print statement in Python, and went up to like the advanced level. Yeah, it was very helpful.
All right. Thank you, Sora. Soumya.
Yeah, so like from my experience, I think money is a good motivation. The refund is really good motivation, but the important part we have to look for is understanding the skills. I mean, practicing more and more because once we get the certificate, uh, it's not that the game is over. The game starts there. So you need to practice more skills, more lead
Yes,
code problems, maybe DSA problems. So yeah, just focus on learning, understanding the concept instead of just moving fast, completing the course, being an achieve. I mean the target. So that's could be from my side.
that's totally true, Soma. Thank you. Yes, as well.
Yeah. So for the people who are confused whether to opt this course or not, so I will say that there are a lot of videos on YouTube. You can go through them, but you cannot get the structured learning there, because here you will get the structured learning path here, and also you can interact with the instructors and the sessions with doubt solving sessions.
I guess you are
The
stuck as
90.
well. Yes, yes.
Am I audible?
You're audible, but your video is stuck.
Yeah.
Yes, yes,
Hello.
now it's good. Yeah, now it's fine.
No,
Yeah.
Uh,
Yes, you were saying
Now
about the
am I
structured.
audible?
Yes, yes, you're
Yeah.
audible. Perfect.
Yeah. So I am saying that the structured course you get here in Geeks for Geeks, and also you are able to interact with the instructors, and there are doubt solving classes here. So that motivates you to achieve the targets, and also when you are going for placements and all, that will help you here because you have doubt solving classes, and also the mock interviews are here. So that's all good.
All right. I think that's the best part about courses. They
Yeah, yeah.
teach you like it with proper structure, with proper
Uh,
modules and everything, along with the doubt solving
you are
sessions.
able to
That's
interact with all the colleagues here, already working people.
yes,
So
yes,
you
yes,
get to know a lot of things here.
yes, yes. That's the best part I think about courses. All right. Parth, can we hear from you?
my message to everyone watching is to stay committed and consistent. If you are opting this course, the 90 days challenge, the main change is commitment. You can complete the course by any ways. There are more ways to complete that course for 90% refund, but main change you should commit it and do the course perfectly. The questions, the quiz, and the or everything. And the challenge may seem tough at many times at the time of challenges, but the knowledge and skills we are gaining, and they are worth. So keep pushing yourself and don't they're very mentors are very helpful, and don't need to hesitate to seek help from mentors and peers. It will be great for you.
All right, Parth. Thank you for your sharing your journey, basically. So that was the last question, you guys. Thank you all for joining in today, and we hope that you all gained something valuable in this half an hour. Also, do check out the challenge while it lasts. And thank you, Ujjwal, Pratham, Sora, Soumya, and Parth for joining and for sharing your experiences with the people who are watching, so that they can also get inspired and take up this challenge to upskill themselves. And thank you, and I hope you all have a great weekend ahead. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, yeah.
Thank you.
Thank
Thank
you.
you, Priyank, for having me.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, sir.